Maybe this morning you are wrestling with the reality of just what this life is, right? We live on a beautiful planet that is really full of pain, right? A lot of brokenness throughout. And I think we can settle into this hopelessness of, wow, is this all that is intended for this life?
Yeah,
but I don't want you to have to settle there today. I don't want you to have to be stuck in that. So we got a morning focus. It's a reminder of who the Bible says God is and who God says that you are.
This morning we're looking at Psalm 27:13, and it says, I remain confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Now, there are some other versions when David is writing this that talks about, I would have despaired unless I believed I would see the goodness of the Lord. Because, man, when you go through this life, there's hopelessness on this earth. Not everything is always great. And if you were like born, you live on this earth and it's not going to be great, and it's not going to be great till we get to heaven. So much despair. But what David was writing about here is because God intervenes, there is still hope.
I know it can be hard to look at the desperate brokenness around you and see any sort of potential for anything coming out of that. But that's where our good news is, right? Our God specializes in taking things that are broken, that are hurting, that are beyond repair, and turning them into something beautiful. So for us, it's like, okay, I'm looking around and I see a lot of brokenness. We have this promise of God, you will make good in the land of the living. It's like looking at a construction site where I see things that are like, whoa, this is a mess. I can rely on the fact that my God creates and builds hope out of brokenness. He is working. He is on the job. It may be messy and I don't know what's going to happen with it, but I know he's going to make it good and he's going to make it right.
So we don't know what's happening in your life. Maybe you're experiencing a lot of brokenness right now, and that could be a hard place to live in. But your reminder from Psalm is that you don't have to stay in that place, that because of God, God creates hope.